To it, he's still just on this angle. Logic Man clearing all these angles. Oh, crosshair not at the right level, but adjusts it, gets it there. Headshot found, bubble drops. Now the flank eliminated, and they've got some leg room. They can fall away from a long here, and they can entertain some control elsewhere. Big kill there. Major finding REDSTAR, thinning out these defense. There are now 3 players on the site. He's heard them run across. He hears that bomb tap in, and now they are going to be going for the retake. Big headshot to find. 4 versus 3 now. But with so much control taken early on in the round, Fiend have got to be wary of every single angle. They have no idea where Sangal could be coming from. With Mar finding another headshot, that's pretty huge. He's going to be able to get up to short here, run across catwalk, try and take further fights. Dreamer with a headshot, and all of a sudden, this 2-man advantage from Sangal is really starting to slip away from them. Paz, a key duel for him to win, but Dreamer on the bomb. He's got no kit. The jump spams, they need to connect, and Paz, none of them are hitting. He'd have been better off wrapping around that Glock. Oh, in midair, it just doesn't do anything. And Dreamer, he commits to a 10. It's ballsy. Over on the other side of things, Sangal, of course, after actually getting that bomb plant, they go for a buy here. 1-for-1. Looked like it should have hit, but I think he took a step back as he fired, so maybe not. Bubble. He's able to trade out Paz in the meantime, though, and just keeping this man advantage. It's what Fiend are looking for right now. In a round like this, they know that it's going to be close. They know that their opponents are going to be on a hefty buy. Remember, they found 4 kills and a bomb plant. Of course, they're going to be on a proper investment. Logic Man up close with the FAMAS. He's upgraded, but his Dreamer tears his head off. He doesn't live to tell the tale. Sensei now in a 1-on-3. AK in hand. Definitely the man I'd want in a clutch situation, but right there, can't connect initially at all. Whilst it doesn't do the damage with the bullets, it certainly does with the util. That HE's massive. Mar boosting over the top of the box as well, able to find 1 more. And as they do open up this B site, I think they're going to be quite surprised that there was only 1 player there. It's still a 4 versus 2. REDSTAR needs to be very careful right now. Mar's on low HP as well, and they don't have a lot of utils, so they do need to play this properly, but with the 2-man advantage, they should be able to take it. The issue is peeking 1 by 1. They do that, they'll lose it. Nade, though, it's absolutely perfect. A slam dunk onto Sensei, and there's nothing he can do. He can't even, he knows when he hears that nade coming, he knows that that's it for him, but he can't swing, he can't take the fight, he just has to sit and wait to die. M4's upgrade into AKs, REDSTAR keeps that sniper going, Diffuse comes in, Mar finds him. I think that maybe is why it went into emote only raid, but I did think it was weird. No one had said anything for ages. Either way, opening kill once again. REDSTAR to find the first. Victor, he's taking a hell of a lot of damage, but he's lucky his teammates there to support him. With Mar finding another, it looks like another whitewash here. Mar, a lot of damage dealt, does eventually drop, but he's got Logic Man down to 8 HP. Major finding 1 more elsewhere. That's pretty huge. And Victor, you can see, he's so desperate to peek out right now and take a duel, but in this scenario, he won't have the advantage. He needs to hold his angle, and Sensei, that's blown it. He's seen the guy top mid and fired off a shot. Now they know exactly where he is. They know what the game plan is. Dreamer, whilst he can find both kills, Major is behind him to finish. But with 25 seconds on this clock, he has to grab the bomb. He has to run with his knife out, and he will be met by REDSTAR, who whiffs a little bit. And now as the flash comes in, he could maybe win this gunfight, but no, REDSTAR maintains composure and takes it. Point. And they got absolutely demolished. They lost like 16-6. And I was really expecting them to take their battles for Sangal, but with Logic Man so low on health, you certainly need to be careful. Massive whiff there from Paz. His whole goal there, his whole plan is to just catch out the rotating man. It should be a free kill for him, and he's whiffed it. 4-on-4, Major, damage onto Dreamer, flashes come over, that AWP shot on sight really should have connected, but as it doesn't, we see kills go either way. Sensei finds 1, but as his teammates Logic Man and Major fall, Engine's able to find 1 more onto Bubble, brings us into a 2-on-2, but with 30 seconds left, this bomb still needs to be planted. REDSTAR can't connect the close shot, needs to go for the no-scope, it's so difficult up top, and he can't quite do so. Dreamer now in the 2-on-1. Both of his opponents low on health. That's their window of opportunity they needed to actually get that bomb planted. Dreamer's found himself a kit in the meantime, so it buys him some extra time, extra space perhaps. As he wraps around from long, though, it seems that Sangal have got a pretty good idea that that's where he's coming from. An Engine on the off angle will be able to take it. See Dreamer pull out that Desert Eagle. Logic Man once again bursting out long there, really prioritizing this long control, but Logic Man, what a whiff again! Bubble, big opener. REDSTAR with another. Oh my goodness, the 360 REDSTAR! I love that so much. That's brilliant. And he finds the third as well. REDSTAR, he's trolling. He's trolling. They're showing that they're just whiffing their shots. Several key gunfights that should have just easily gone their way. They're not even able to trade on an AWPer that's reset round as well. So this is quite literally for them to win the half. Anything more than this, I'd say it's a bit of a bonus. Victor finding one more. Bit of a whiff there from Bubble, but he does take it. And as we see Sensei left in the 1-on-5, he can't even do a point of damage. I've been very impressed. Dreamer on the other side of the smoke, bombarded by flashbangs, doesn't spray. Hopes that they don't actually push through and maybe don't check him, and instead it costs him his life. For Fiend, I think this is actually going to be a safe call. They don't have a lot of money behind them. Going in for a retake on that B sub. And these guys are going to make it big. I personally reckon they end up being picked up by a big French org. I'd like to see maybe someone like ngiN come back into Counter-Strike. Get those boys signed up. That would be huge. A little bit flary. It's caught Fiend off guard. And then the following round, they just go back to exactly the same setup as before, and they just get demolished. 1-for-1 duels, losing every single one of them. The control that they're going for right now doesn't make a lot of sense. And there we go, as they funnel into B at the end, Dreamer's just able to finish both of them. Star now on this angle. With 45 seconds left on this clock, Sangal really do need to get a wiggle on, and as Mars taken the first duel, he takes out Logic Man. The issue is that REDSTAR's missed a key shot. However, the incendiary, it's there. It's deployed. It forces them back with 30 seconds left on this clock. They're funneling their way into B and mid. They're desperate for some control. And Bubble and Dreamer just completely shut it down. It seems like every move that Sangal are making is out of deciding matchups. And I think that Sangal should just be able to breeze through that as well. But still, it's a not the position you want to be in. You want to try and win your group. I think you get a decent amount of money as well for winning your group. If you top your group, you get £1,000 or something like that. It's not bad at all. REDSTAR still hitting shots though. Sangal falling apart, and there we go. Mar takes down Paz. REDSTAR onto ngiN. Sensei blitzes through. He's actually walked right through the smoke, but yeah, REDSTAR is just there on car, ready to shoot him. Mar finds another. Mar doubles down. Major and Paz, do recover it quite nicely. Bring it back into a 2-on-2, but with less than 50 HP on each of these players, Major somehow still on a Galil, despite the fact there's AKs all over the floor on long. That's smart. Oh, that's massive. Major. Hatch out the player who's rotating from long is unreal. That's like 2 million IQ. The Dreamer starts to wrap his way back around. Paz is ready and waiting. All the smokes goes down. Flash comes out though. Big push from Paz, but he needs to find more than one. And as he's spammed away by the Glocks, Dreamer behind enemy lines can tap him in the backs of the head. 2 kills for him. Close to finding a third. Victor's able to do so instead onto Sensei. Paz on 20 points of health, holding this angle. Whiffs the shots against Victor though. Victor's able to spam away, find one more. It all falls onto Dreamer here, and as he gets the dink, Major down to 1 HP, and the body shot to finish. He's giving up a little bit. It's like, right, okay, there's very little chance we come back into this. Just fight what you can. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can pull a couple of rounds back or something. Maybe get a little bit lucky with it. For now, luck's not on their side either. Bubble and REDSTAR able to blitz through. Victor was able to find one there on the entry as well. The long hold has been demolished. And there we go. Logic Man, he was with that Mac 10, I believe. He's just been torn. Major might actually stay alive here. Either way, it's not going to make any difference, frankly. Him bringing an MP9 into the next round won't really mean a whole lot. Out of there. Doesn't even go for the spams. Instead, they go the other way. Mar able to finish off Logic Man. ngiN somehow still alive on 6 HP. And Paz, sitting in Gandalf, still alive, but he's not shown his face at all. Sensei and Shaw's been taken out. Major able to find one elsewhere, but as Paz eventually drops, ngiN's going to fall very, very shortly. He does find Mar before he does so, but it all falls onto Major's shoulders. 1 versus 3, and as he pokes his head up, he'll find the first. Not bad, but taken down to 5 points of health. I don't see him doing a lot more than this. As he swings out, he's going to show his whole body. The AKs are going to face into him. They're going to swing in unison, and Victor, even to add insult to injury. MS best map in the pool. It's Sangal's second to worst. I don't think it can be any more one-sided than Dust 2 was, but all the stats are saying that it will be. Victor charging right in, finding that first headshot. Dreamer there with him to accompany him too, finding one more. And right now, Sangal, they've just fallen. The pistol round, it's gone. That's it. The retake's coming in. ngiN's got a kit, but look at REDSTAR's positioning there. Oh my goodness, that's a bit of a whiff. PAZ's actually able to capitalize off of it. And maybe I spoke too soon. No, maybe not. Dreamer, 2 headshots found, and PAZ now left in a 2-on-1. It's a big kill that he found in mid. He's going to go retrieve that kit. Oh, he's actually missed the kit. He's missed the kit. That's it. He picked up the decoy. Thought it was the kit. That's wasted lots and lots of valuable time as he taps the bomb. The swing comes through from both ends, and he's got no time anyway. He does find that first headshot onto Dreamer. Very nice follow-up there onto Bubble. But with no time left, he'll fall away. I think he dies to the bomb as well, so everybody falling. And it'll be Fiend to take the... But it does mean that Sangal have got more of a chance here. As the execution comes through, though, they send Victor in on the entry. He's one of the men with the AKs. He's able to take down logicman initially. Major, been bombarded with smokes and flashes. Can't do a whole lot. Does actually find a little gap in it. Takes down Mar through it. It was opted for a defuse kit. I can't imagine that logicman had one as the A anchor. So, yeah, they're just going to fall away and save. Even after finding that kill, they have no choice but to fall away and save. There's no option here. They have to just drop from this one. Let Fiend take 4. Sensei carries across that AWP, but it seems like their lack of success from Dust 2's continue to read from Mar. That's insane. The nade to follow up as well does even further damage. Major taken out from behind. Bubble, beautiful flank. No one's watching mid. Major holds in this defense. Leg spin spotted. Dreamer finds Sensei. Drops down. Thinks he can maybe double down. Instead, he falls. But Bubble right now, still in jungle. Should be able to take down Paz. Doesn't quite get the timing on that peak, but it doesn't matter. They've got a 2-man advantage. They've got the bomb planted, and he can just toy with his opponent because Paz knows that there's no way he can get through jungle here without finding the kills, and whilst he's good for 1, it's instantly traded by REDSTAR. ngiN looking to save 1-on-3, hoping he can maybe grab an AK. Oh, Mark. And while ngiN's good for 1 more, I'm just trying to do damage, chip away at this Fiend economy, and he did so. Only a little bit though. REDSTAR bounces right in with another headshot. The follow-up, which will be a half buy. They'll have enough cash behind them to buy up for like literally the rest of this half. Sensei, that's a big flick. I'm not sure how he's managed to hit that one, but Dreamer's able to swing and trade it. Paz can take Victor, who was maybe a little bit slow to that one. But once again, Mar's just able to trade. Here on Fiend, everybody's playing together. Everybody's got their duos. They're pushing into the sites in 2x2. It's working really nicely for them. logicman, well, he's just going to be spammed right through that smoke. Mar's going to pick up the bomb. They know where Major is. He was on short earlier, and they can just hold for him. REDSTAR ready and waiting. Crosshair at head level. Sangal are going to win Dust 2. So far this series, we're halfway through the second map, and Sangal have managed to take 3 rounds. Brilliant opening there from Victor. Actually finding a follow-up as well. Major timinged. Does find himself 1 on the shot, but he needed to find 1 before they crossed initially, then he could fall back, then fire off the second, then fall back to the site. But the timing doesn't bless him at all, and whilst he can get himself the first, they're swinging in 3s, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, Sensei, oh my goodness. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. At this stage, you're just trying to hold on to the AWP, but I mean, that's a clip. Yeah, that's a clip. Put it on Twitter. Still players holding B. ngiN right there was still in kitchen, still holding for B when B-Apps has been taken control of. As logicman's on the flank, this could work. Sangal's aggression towards B could actually merry them around here, and it looks like it will. But as Dreamer finds that one, he will eventually fall. It all comes down to Mar in this 1-on-4. Spams away, a little bit messy on the first, but does take it. Follows up with another headshot. This would add insult to injury. This would be rubbing salt into the wound if he could take this one. But they're not expecting Major on the flank. They weren't expecting that second player to be coming from behind, and, well, it works out nicely for him. 1 round on the board here for Sangal. Not a bad recovery. I really do like the B aggression. I love the B aggression. Momentum going again. REDSTAR here on this AWP, about to take the fight, and my goodness. even peeking into the AWP. He's got the advantage. He wins the duel. I mean, you got to remember, it's a right eye peek against the left eye, so he does have a little bit of an advantage in that one anyway. But the fact that here for Bubble, oh, he's walking down mid. He has been caught out there by Paz, but he was just that kind of lurker, hoping he could maybe catch someone out in rotation. Sensei, he takes down Dreamer as well. As REDSTAR's able to find a refrag onto ngiN, though, they're not even going to face into Sensei. They know just how good Sensei is. They're just going to smoke him off and fall away. And what's interesting about this is Sensei's sitting on 7 kills, which is the same as everyone else, but 4 of those were exit frags. 4 of those kills were kills that he got just holding on to that AWP earlier. So he's actually having very little impact with this sniper so far, and it's really down to lack of opportunity. He hasn't had many chances here to actually use that sniper and try and defend a site with it. Mainly because Fiend are playing, Sangal are playing retake A right now, and Sensei's a B player, so he's either playing mid or B. They're playing this retake configuration, forcing more reinvestments, but they're still not putting these rounds on the board. Nice opener there from Bubble. Takes down Paz. Logic Man takes himself 1 before Victor can trade it. And that's going to be the burst out onto the A site. Head spotted. Victor taps it away. That is crisp. As Dreamer finds one more, he doubles down. And that's just another round win. Sangal, that's a full investment. It's over and done within 20 seconds. 25 in them across 15 rounds, which really isn't great. That really isn't great at all. Sorry, no, I don't even think that was 45. I think that's, yeah, around about that 40 mark. Just not doing too much damage whatsoever, averaging like 2 kills a round, even in the ones where they're doing more damage. Finally, it looks like they might actually bear some fruits in a round, but no. That was a 4 versus 2. As soon as I open my mouth, as soon as I say, oh, maybe they can actually take this, it goes back into a 2-on-2. A beautiful nade and a beautiful headshot is what gets us hit. And now REDSTAR, maybe a little bit over-aggressive there. That was a bit audacious. Planting in the open, getting aggressive there in jungle. I mean, it makes sense, but not when your opponents are as close as they were. Bad read on their part. Either way, it's 13-2. An incredibly one-sided over on Dust2, which was Sangal's pick, and now they're being absolutely demolished here on Mirage. REDSTAR, opening headshot. Sensei's able to find 1 in the meantime. Logic Man actually following up 2. So a man advantage here for Sangal, and as the bomb goes down, Victor creeping in. Logic Man up close with this Glock. It's actually going to be really difficult for Fiend to retake this site, especially without a kit, so they really do need to get a wiggle on if they are committing to this, and there's no reason not to. Bubble should spot out an arm on the left, but that's the distraction that costs him his life. ngiN's able to swing. Dreamer, in the meantime, does find 2, but there's surely no chance for him here. There's no kit, there's no time, he's just going for the gunfights right now, trying to pad his stats, and he's not going to be able to do so any further. Logic, it's 13-5 right now, it's still a super one-sided scoreline, but if they lose this by a round, then they have to drop down to an eco. Actually, they probably have to drop down to 2 ecos. I'm trying to work out how much money they have. No, actually, they would just have to drop down to 1 eco, but either way, we'd see Sangal claw this one back into 7. It becomes very, very doable for them. 4 versus 2 right now. Dreamer needs to win this fight. Does so. Doesn't take too much damage from it either. After the messy spray, I thought that he might end up taking a dink or something. Might even end up losing it. For REDSTAR, he needs to get the timing right on this. The aggression, the trigger discipline is perfect. Finds the first. Can't follow up onto Major, who wanted to deny the bomb. But for Dreamer, he's able to do so regardless. He can fall away now. Bomb in no man's land. Sensei on this AWP. He's fired off the shot. It indicates that he has still got this sniper. Instead, he swapped out to an M4. Behind triple. What is going on? Is he trying to plant? I think he was kind of bugged out there, not able to plant. Now he finally gets the digits in. Dreamer in position, but he can't win the fight. That would have been up on the CT side in, yeah, all day, actually. Dreamer on short right now. REDSTAR. Oh, he's fallen elsewhere. Brilliant shot from ngiN. My goodness, ngiN, that was lightning fast. How on earth are you supposed to react to that? I think the answer is you don't. Nice shot there from Bubble. In fact, that is an amazing shot from Bubble to take down Major. Sensei still alive and kicking, though. That's what's scary. And he's about to cross apps. Bubble hasn't got the timing. That's very unfortunate. As he deploys the smoke, Sensei's going to confirm his position. Mar, though. Oh. That could have been huge, but no, Mars going to get caught out now by timing. Logic Man takes him out, and for Victor, it's a 1-on-3. It's a very doable 1-on-3 with all, 2 of the 3 players low on health, but he's not going to go for it. Very smart stuff from him indeed. Sensei in apps as well. I was expecting him to be caught out on the cross, and instead he was blessed by timing as Bubble looked the wrong way. Victor is able to take down Logic Man. No one's going to hunt for him any further. They actually don't have loads of money to fall back on, so you get just people like saying nice things in chat. It's fairly civil, but no, you guys are packed. As Engine creeps up, Bubble on this angle. Oh, it's a brilliant off angle. He's on 26. Paz wrapping around connector. Mars still alive, still only with a deagle in hand, and my goodness, how is he still alive here? Takes one before he falls. Victor now coming in through Palace. The last place they're expecting him is Palace, or at least I'd have thought so. Sensei actually anticipated it, but he's not quick enough to the shot. Victor swings, gets the head. Logic Man now in a 1-on-4. 30 seconds on this clock, and as soon as he crosses, it doesn't actually matter. There's a man in CT. It's Dreamer. He's going to shoot him in the back. I think he was going for the headshot. Sangal have actually played a hell of a lot better here on this T-half, but these last 2 rounds have come so incredibly close. And I see that continuing. Mark, 2 opening headshots. Engine, he's done this Palace peak. There's no way they anticipate him on this angle. And as they peek into him, there we go. 3B kill for him. Holding it. He's just here ready to peek off of contact. Now it's been confirmed there's a man in triple. He has actually peeked. That's a big shot from Engine to hit, though, onto REDSTAR. And Dreamer, as he's still playing his life, he eventually drops, and this has fallen apart. This was looking... And here for Fiend, a REDSTAR, nice and aggressive early. Bubble there with the AWP, and maybe the answer to this was actually double AWPs contest mid. Seems to be working quite nicely. Sensei is able to find one back, and oh my. The hard counter for the double AWP setup is definitely Sensei with just one of them. How on earth he's got away with both there is pretty impressive. Dreamer on this off angle, surely no way. Oh, Dreamer can't connect the shot though. Does follow up either way, and now it all falls onto Sensei. 1-on-3, knows there's one close, goes for his flary nose scope. It's going to have a similar outcome. Fiend, this is their best chance to close. They've got 6 chances to do so, but this is going to be their easiest. And they are praying for some heroics right now to make this happen. Bubble, instead, takes down Paz. So those heroics not looking like they're coming through. Major Sensei in the apartments with this bomb as Bubble finds one more elsewhere. Though Sensei, that is a hell of a headshot. That is quite impressive. However, a 4 versus 2. There's 50 seconds on this clock. They've got onto the B site. They've tapped in these digits, and actually May just found himself an AUG. The issue is they don't have short control. So as soon as he comes off of it, Mar takes him out. It all falls onto Sensei. If I want anyone in this clutch, it's definitely him. But the 1-on-4, it's not doable. Fiend, they make it 16-9, and we have a very, very quick second series of the day. Fiend, they have had quite the run here.